everyone, it's Cheldin Barlatt Rumer from This Is It TV, IG Creative. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday. We are live from the Idea Performing Arts Center located within BB&T Pavilion on the Camden Waterfront. This Is It TV, as you know, is your daily dose of lifestyle news, bringing you the celebration of the entrepreneurial spirit. Now, we have been doing this for now our third week. It is wonderful. We've been doing it for 3 years, but 3 weeks here at the Idea Performing Arts Center, and it has been great. The feedback has been wonderful. Keep it coming. We are so appreciative of every eyeball that watches our videos, and we're going to continue to push them out aggressively. If you have a story to tell, or if you know an entrepreneur that has a story to tell, this seat belongs to them, and we want to make sure that you get in touch. So please be sure to follow, fan, and like everything that This Is It TV has going on, or reach out to Cheldin Barlatt on all the social platforms, and we'll make sure that you sit here. So you know, within the 3 weeks, you've kind of gotten a rhythm now. It's all really about the morning message and how we start our day in order to get you started as well. For all of you that are out there and watching, I am so appreciative, and I look to give you a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of focus, and maybe some helpful tactics to get your morning started. So thanks so much. Today is no different. Yesterday we talked about health, being really focused, being able to age well, mercy. And I'm trying my best to do so, and I encourage you guys all to do the same. But today we're gonna talk about being prepared, being organized, kind of getting ahead of the game. So often in life, I feel a tad bit overwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie. With everything that I have going on, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a teacher, I host this show. As a small business owner, it is easy to be overwhelmed with everything else that you have going on. But marketing and promotions really affords you the ability to pay attention to a calendar holiday. And there's so many. And thankfully, for those of us that are in social media, we've just created a bunch of holidays too, right? It's Dog Day, it's Sitter Day, it's Happy Secretary Day. All of those are valid holidays, believe me. But it gives you an opportunity to not only create a promotional plan around those holidays, whether they be big or small, but really keep you focused. A lot of times when I talk to entrepreneurs, the real challenge is coming up with what to promote, what to say. And so with that overwhelming feeling, you choose to really do nothing. No longer can that be an excuse. Take a look at your calendar holiday. There's plenty of websites that give you all the subsidiary holidays. Again, the puppy holiday, and it's ice cream day, and it's quesadilla day was one of my favorites. But the national calendar holiday is really also very important. On Monday, it was Columbus Day. Halloween is right around the corner, followed by Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, etc. All of those are opportunities for you to be able to share your product and service in a themed promotion. No longer do you need to be overwhelmed or confused. You can really look at the calendar holiday that was already created for you. I know, one more thing to do, one more piece of homework that Cheldin is giving you, but I promise you it should ease some of your stress. Take a look at the upcoming months. Be able to map out what you're looking to do and how you're looking to communicate with your audience based on what is already going on. No reason for you to create and concoct all sorts of different holidays for yourself until you get yourself quite comfortable. I've worked with tons of people that have created their own holidays based around their products or service. I suggest that, and I think it's an amazing idea. But if you're in that state, which a lot of us are, and even with me, who you consider kind of having it together, there's some times that I feel completely overwhelmed. What should I say? How should I communicate with my audience? What should I be talking about? I always go back to my calendar holiday. There's always something coming up that I can talk about. I suggest you go after going promotion and just say it's in respect of a respective holiday. All of that is there for you. No reason to hem and haw, what should I come up with, what should I do? No longer do you need to worry about that because the calendar holiday already exists. And there's plenty of websites for those subsidiary holidays, those quesadillas day and happy taco Tuesday, etc., etc. All of that is on the World Wide Web. So again, a little bit of searching, not so much. It should automatically pop up with daily holidays. Give that a Google. I know that planning your marketing calendar is hard. I know that it tends to be overwhelming. The majority of small business owners didn't get into business to market their business, which unfortunately is the case. In order for you to sell your cupcakes, t-shirts, or otherwise, you need to be able to communicate your features and benefits. Here at This Is It TV, we want you to have the tools necessary in order to help you do that, in order to help you scream your dream. We know that it's overwhelming. We know that you spend the majority of your day within your business, not necessarily marketing your business. And oftentimes you don't know where to begin. Our tip for the day within our morning message is for you to look at your calendar holiday and be able to prepare your marketing calendar based around it. Listen, there are very few surprises in the calendar, right? And though if you choose to make things up, feel free to do so. But if you are currently overwhelmed, no problem. The calendar holiday is there to support you. And if you want to add some additional things to your space, the daily calendar is available for you as well. So definitely make sure to log on, Google daily holidays, or just open a traditional calendar and find out what you can be talking about. If you need additional assistance in coming up with a marketing calendar, or if you're confused, we're always here to help. Make sure you reach out to us at This Is It TV with Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, or follow, fan, and like Cheldin Barlatt, and follow our Scream Your Dream tips. They're all there for you. We will be right back with more information about all of the calendar holiday fun things. I have an amazing guest, my new best friend, and you'll see why we're best friends when she pops out. We have such a great show today, and we're gonna kind of stem it off of that calendar holiday conversation, but it's about being prepared and bringing a lot of really fun things to your upcoming holidays. But also we're gonna talk about her entrepreneurial journey, where she started, and how you can get in touch with her. We are super, super excited about all the work that we're doing here at This Is It TV, and we're happy that you're able to join us. No longer do you need to be overwhelmed. No longer do you need to be all alone. We're here to be able to help you with some helpful hints. We'll be right back with more This Is It TV with Cheldin Barlatt Rumer in just a moment. Hello everyone, it's Cheldin Barlatt Rumer from This Is It TV, IG Creative. Well, this is it. It's time for you to scream your dream. Through my agency, IG Creative, I've spent close to 2 decades working with small business owners and entrepreneurs, helping them find their marketing voice. Now, through our Scream Your Dream program, we can help you. Our Scream Your Dream program comes in an array of different packages. Whether you're looking for a one-on-one experience, whether you work better within groups, or independently online, we have something for you. We've created this program specifically for small business owners, entrepreneurs, and independent sales professionals. We want to help you find your marketing voice. For more information on Scream Your Dream, log on to screamyourdream.com. We're here to help. And we are back with more This Is It TV with Cheldin Barlatt Rumer with my new friend. Did we send a tweet? I mean, don't we look, I'm going to boast. We look a little cute.
We do.
We look cute
We're
today.
matchy-matchy.
Right, you are so matchy-matchy. We're like this. We have never met before, just a little email correspondence, but we just knew today was this color. We belong in this color. I love it. I love it. I love it. So welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome,
Thank
welcome,
you for
welcome.
having me.
I'm so excited. So I love to entertain. I do.
Good.
I do. I love to entertain. I love to throw a good party at my home or elsewhere. And so you're going to give us some tricks of the trade, but I want to learn a little bit more about you and about your business. What is your business called?
So I have 2 businesses.
Yes.
The first
in all
one.
your free time.
My original is Events by Renee.
Okay.
So I started it almost 10 years ago.
Right.
And that's my planning company.
Okay.
So I work with brides. I work with corporate clients. Social clients, and I'll do anything from a 40th birthday party to 900-person corporate event to a wedding for 200. So
wow, I love
we have
that.
different packages.
Okay.
So they can use my services as little or as much as they want.
Wow.
And it's definitely an interesting
Yes,
industry.
right, for
you know,
sure.
it's very personal.
Yes.
I spend a lot of time with my clients, but our tagline is for all of life's champagne moments. And
I love some. Did we
We
bring
should
any champagne? What is going on
a
in
bottle
here?
of
Right, exactly. Oh,
Um,
you're my people. She is my people. I love this. I love this. Okay, so all your champagne moments.
Yes.
And that could be an intimate moment, or that could be 900 people.
Exactly.
Wow.
And I love that. I love that I have a back seat.
Yeah.
Not really back seat, but I'm behind the scenes, to see everyone's special moments in life. And it's so exciting.
From an event planner to an event, or being within that space, the amount of work that goes into someone's champagne moment.
They don't realize. There's a lot of details. Sometimes when the event's going on, I look around and I think about all the decisions that we poured over and that my clients made, and you know, you're like, that color of that napkin we thought about for a long time.
How
and
many
we sent
emails?
a lot of emails
about the
but
napkin. It all makes it work.
Yeah.
And to have somebody there to be able to take that burden off, because again, like we talked about entrepreneurs and we talked about them not knowing what they don't know.
Right.
And same thing with somebody who wants to throw an amazing event. They just don't know where to get all of it, you know, or how it all kind of works. And you're able to step in and help them.
Totally. And you know, I always say that I kind of have a Rolodex in my head.
Yeah.
Someone could call me and say, I need a great florist in this budget and this style, and it's really, in this industry, it's about the people that you work with, the people that you know, the people that you trust.
Yes.
And you're basically, you know, when you hire our firm, you're getting access to that. Not to mention some stress-free moments on site.
Right.
I mean, I'm running around with the clipboard and my black dress.
always,
just making sure that they can enjoy themselves, and that's the whole point of it.
Right,
so.
right. And then they take a concept, and I think that that's the best part. Whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're an event planner, it's from a concept, and then you see it come alive. Is that not the best moment?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. In high school, I was in theater,
right.
but I lacked the talent, kind of.
Come on.
But what I loved about being in theater was seeing it from start to finish, you know, from rehearsing lines to then being full-blown production, which I think is why I always had a thing for events. I enjoyed putting them on, and also, you know, the PR realm a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
I like to see it
all come together, and I think that that's wonderful. And I think, you know, a lot of clients will come to you with a concept, you know, or you have a concept that you're able to bring to the table, and then how that all dances together, right? Because it's not just you, it's vendors, etc.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like a project manager. I'm like a stage director. I'm like a producer.
Yeah,
I mean,
truly.
Yeah.
Especially when you're dealing with 900 people, or if you're dealing with a cocktail party of 20.
Sure.
You know what I mean? The fundamentals are kind of the same, right?
Exactly.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
So that's Events by Renee.
I love that.
And because one business is not enough.
Apparently not. Let's do something else.
A lot of my clients that had worked with me on larger scale events would come back to me and say, I need a bartender. I know you know a ton of people. I need a server. I'm having like a baby shower at my home for my sister. Do you know anyone?
Interesting.
And I would send people, either interns that I had previously or just friends that wanted to make extra money that were in the hospitality industry.
Right.
And I thought, you know, I could do this.
Yeah.
In a bigger way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are other staffing companies, but I think we're a little bit different than that. We're party host helpers.
Oh,
love that. Party host helpers. There we go.
Party host helpers. I love that. Okay.
So
I love that.
Basically, we send staff to set up, serve, clean, bartend, whatever you need. Coat check.
Wow.
I personally love the business because I'm like you. I'm a host.
Yes.
Right? And you spend, even a party at your home, you spend so much money on alcohol, food, decor, cleaning your house, like getting the cleaning lady over.
Yes.
So I was doing that, and I was having friends over, and I wasn't enjoying myself for years.
Right.
I would wake up the next day, and I would be like, I feel like I just was like, do you need a drink? Do you need a drink? Here, can I get you food?
Between serving and bussing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Constantly bussing. Chris Rumer, I see you. He constantly busses my husband as people are. I'm like, they're not done eating, and he's just taking their plates and throwing them away. But
sometimes it's a nervous energy too as a host,
for sure.
But I just, I was sick of that, and I said that there's got to be a better way to enjoy your own party, because I mean we're all like this all the time, right?
Yep.
And as we see time going more and more towards that, we get less of this.
Of course.
And I think that's why home entertaining is really on the rise right now, which is great for us.
It's my favorite.
So why not actually enjoy it?
Yeah.
You work hard. We're very affordable. We have great rates. And our tagline is revolutionizing the art of entertaining, because you're still entertaining. You're still the host.
Yeah.
You just have some help.
And I think that that's wonderful. And I think that people are really in need of that. I think that even if you say, I mean, again, you have some people that are like, oh, I don't want to say I have a cleaning lady, or I'm okay with saying that I need help. And to be able to entertain properly in your home, to be able to do it in the way that makes the most sense, especially if you're doing anything over 10, 15 people.
Exactly.
You want to make sure that not only are you, just like in the hospitality industry, touching everyone and just making sure that everybody's okay, that you want to make sure that everything is being cleaned up and, tidy.
Yeah, the best emails I get, we send a lot of helpers out over Thanksgiving, because a lot of people like to cook.
Yes.
But they don't want to serve and they don't want to clean. So
No, are you
usually
talking to
Black
me? Are you
Friday,
talking to me?
Black Friday's the day where I wake up and I have all these emails that are like, my kitchen's clean. This is crazy. I can go shopping with my daughter who's, in from college or whatever. But any event, the feedback that we get is just so great. And I love personally giving people like me an opportunity to make extra money on the side. A lot of them are either have been in the event industry and they miss it, or maybe they're a stay-at-home mom but they just want to make some extra on the weekend. So the people that we attract are very polished, professional.
I love
you won't
that.
even know they're there. Half the time our hosts are like, they're a part of our family now, can I have, they request them again and again.
Specific requests.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So we're in the Philadelphia area. We're in this New Jersey area, all up and down the state.
Okay, good.
But I thought I can do this in other cities.
Yeah.
So we're in 10 cities right
What?
now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so we have Events by Renee that's more local.
Yes.
And then Party Host Helpers is all over the country. So our first
How
stop,
amazing is that?
Yeah. We're in Los Angeles, we're in Chicago, we're in DC, we're in Palm Beach area, we're in Portland, Oregon. So it's exciting. I have people like me in all those regions that build their team of great people. We have, we have background checks and we have a process.
Yeah, of course. Because
we're prepared. We were talking about being prepared,
yeah,
right?
For sure.
And that's it. So we're helping people all over the country.
That's all. That's all she has going on. Just in case you were worried. That's all she has. My goodness, how wonderful is that? Mm-hmm. But I think that's a nice marriage between the two businesses. You know what I mean? Sometimes I come across entrepreneurs that have things on both
that are
spectrums.
disconnected.
Yeah. But this seems like a nice little marriage between both, right?
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
Both businesses feed each other.
Yeah, I love that. So now you've been doing both for 10 years or just
I've had Events by Renee is almost 10 years old.
Okay.
Party Host Helpers is about 3.5.
Okay, so wonderful.
I can't remember exactly when we started, which is terrible because
it
started as sort of a sister company, like a little sister.
Yes.
And now it's taking shape in a new form, which is great for me.
I love that.
As I get older, I don't want to work every Saturday as a wedding planner or an event planner. I still want to do that. Yeah. But for sure. I like that this gives me a new spin to, new challenges and keeps me on my toes.
I love that. I know, but it's just I'm sure. Now, for the traditional events business, and then now with the staffing portion still within the hospitality realm, you're dealing with people. You're dealing with
day.
Managing people, managing vendors in their separate companies, managing now individuals. Is that challenging?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I pride myself on being very professional, but also I try to be warm, and I think I connect with people fairly well. Yeah. But I'll tell you, it's difficult when you're talking to someone on the phone or via email in another state. I always say, my biggest business lesson learned is that nothing is as good as a business meeting in person. Wow, yeah. So I try to Skype when I can. Okay. But with everyone's hectic schedules now, I feel like we're all communicating so much. Yeah. And I just don't think personalities come across. So that's it's a hard sell sometimes, right? Yeah. So sure. I do, and I encourage my interns and my staff sometimes pick up the phone instead of sending an email. Yeah.
People are shocked. Like, I called somebody and they were like, is everything okay? I'm like, I figured it'd be easier than a misinterpreted text message or misinterpreted email, you know what I mean? Minus the emoticons. You know what I mean? Like, how do you know how I'm feeling? Must everything be all caps? I don't really know. Right? In order to be able to convey something. Yeah,
we do. And we work with vendors. I'm working with all sorts of clients, that hire us for party host helpers across the country, whether it's a secretary who's planning an event in their office, or an assistant to someone, maybe a home assistant who's. We've been in some pretty cool spots for parties.
I'm sure.
We were on a yacht this week.
How fun is that?
I wasn't there personally, but 3 of my girls were there for a few days. They were shipped here in Philly, and they needed an extra hand with serving.
Which I think is so important. And then also being able to convey that brand, whatever it may be, if it's a personal brand, if it's in your home, and you're acting as if you're part of the framework of your family, or it's a corporate brand, I'm sure it's really important for them to understand, who they're working for and the importance of that. Yep. Oh my gosh, how wonderful. So now we talked about, the staffing and then managing the actual bodies or the actual companies. Let's talk about relationships. Okay. Right? I mean,
like dating? Are we going to talk about dating?
I mean, please. That's next on This Is It.
We can talk about that too.
Well, we'll talk about balance in a minute.
Okay.
Work-life balance.
Okay,
we'll
good.
talk about
we'll
it in a minute. But as it relates to the relationships and the importance of maintaining relationships in the event space, you can have the same florist for 10 years that you've probably been working with, or not, based on the relationship, on how how you work with them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's funny. You're right. It really is about relationships. My first job out of college was at a magazine.
Okay.
And my publisher there was really big on networking and dragged me all over the main line. And now I look back and I am so appreciative.
Yeah.
Because some of the relationships that I've built over the last 10 years are still beneficial. It's both beneficial, both ways.
Yeah.
And I think that's important too, to make sure that
reciprocal,
exactly,
right?
That's the word I was looking for.
That's right. I got you.
Yeah. So, and now with vendors, sometimes as a planner, you get bribes a little bit.
Hook me up.
Which is great. I mean, I
take care of, but it's part of that
job.
Reciprocal scenario,
right?
Do you know what I mean? You take care of me, and I take care of you.
Because I want, and I tell other people, other planners this, like, they want you to have them top of mind.
Of course.
So if someone calls me and they're like, I'm in a pinch, I need a photographer, I need headshots for my boss or my office. Oh, let me think. Okay, I just had coffee with so and so last week.
Exactly.
There you go. And I'm a natural connector.
Yeah.
So it's totally all about relationships.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. We'll transition into balance, because I want to hear, because again, two businesses, you just heard me rattle off all the titles, prefixes and postfixes of my life. You know what I mean? Mom, wife, all these things.
Well,
how do you balance?
I'm not a mom. Okay. I'm not a wife.
Right. But there's still balance.
There's still balance.
I go into those debates as well, because I think that there's a weird thing, again, amongst, not you and I, because we're best friends now, but there's a thing amongst women entrepreneurs. It's like, or not even, just women in general.
Women in general, yeah.
My stay-at-home mom friends have stress.
Of course.
Justified stress.
Yeah.
Their stress is different than my stress, but that doesn't demean their stress because they are stay-at-home moms. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? And I think that we peg each other against each other quite often, where it's like, your stress is not as important as my stress.
I don't like that either.
Who has time for that?
No.
You know what I mean? So I would love that. That's
we're
just
all on our own journey, right?
Everybody's on their own journey.
And I mean, I have a ton of friends that are moms, that are stay-at-home moms, and I'm like, I look at them and I'm like, I don't know how you do that.
You know how they pay.
Yeah.
Truth.
I know.
Truth.
And then they look at my life and they're like, how the heck do you do what you do every day? And I'm like, we all just need to respect each other and encourage each other. So
truly. And with that respect, how do you do it?
So, I focused on my career a lot. So I'm 35 years old.
Okay. Open book. I'm a 39-year-old woman. Open book.
I've never been married.
Yeah.
I've been in relationships.
Yeah.
For me, it's kind of what I want to prioritize, right? And I think finally, I think in any business journey or any journey, there's going to be a period of time that's really like, hard.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Like you're running nonstop, nose to the grind, like, I never know what that is. It nose to the grind or nose to the ground?
Nose to the ground.
Whatever.
You get it. Right, exactly.
Exactly. Sorry.
No worries.
And it's all you're focused on.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like a whirlwind.
Yeah.
So I had about 2 years of that.
Yeah.
Period.
Wow.
And it's like you come out of that, and now I can reap the benefits.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't have to. I can focus on other things because I've hired people to help me now.
Right.
Not that we're not working as hard.
No, absolutely. It's just a different type of work.
You have to lay a lot of groundwork in the beginning. Yeah. So I did that.
Yeah.
And now it's like, okay, Renee, guess what?
Yeah.
You don't have to take a meeting before 10 a.m. if you don't want to, because you should probably go to the gym.
Right.
And well, it's true.
But priorities,
and
right?
my life is sometimes I might be at a networking event until 10 o'clock that evening.
For sure.
So I've learned to ease up a little bit and think about myself. So that helps. And then
That's
just fitting in dating.
Yeah. Life, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, okay,
a little bit
if
of
you get asked out on a date, then maybe you can't go to the networking event that you want to go to Wednesday night.
Right.
But you'll go to a breakfast one on Thursday.
Right.
And then
figure it out.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of looking at your priorities.
And family and all that fun
which
stuff.
is,
but
I mean,
I always say, my
hard.
biggest hurdle is a single woman who is running 2 businesses.
Yeah.
And who has a social life as well, as guys always say, well, you're too busy for a relationship. Or anyone says it, you're too busy for a relationship.
Right.
And I always say this, if I am interested in spending time with you, I will make time.
True.
And that's the luxury of being my own boss.
Right.
Is that I can meet you at 3 o'clock if I want.
Right.
On a Wednesday.
And I truly think that that's anybody in life. I think that in life, we make time for the things in which mean the most to us. And I think that, a lot of people, how can you have do you want to have another baby, blah, 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 how are you going to fit it in if you choose to, or, and you know, how are you balancing all of these things? And I think that it's a priority-based conversation. It's to say, okay, what things are important to me today, and how can I fit all of those in? And I think that from the outside, people are like, I don't even know when she sleeps. You know what I mean?
Everyone asks me that. Do you sleep? I'm like, actually, I do. I don't watch TV. And if I'm home, I'm in bed by 9:30.
Right. And it's one of those things. I have a mentor online that says the same thing. It's like, you can choose to binge watch television, or you could do other things, one thing or the other.
You could grow your business, you can go on dates, you can spend time with family and friends.
Or you could binge watch Game of Thrones. Either way, no judgment, you know, because I do love Game of Thrones. How are we? But at the same time, you make that decision and you prioritize that, and that's something that makes a lot of sense, which I love.
I wish people understood that though.
We're going to be part of the mission for everybody to understand it, and the no judgment. I am a judgment-free zone, always and forever. That is just, we have no time for it.
Right.
We have no time.
Same.
So as we're out there building business and all your free time, out there building business and being able to figure it out, when you are now, in addition to building your business, now you have to recruit staff.
Exactly.
You know, so there's a balance there too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So, like I said, I have someone that works for me, and she's great. So she helps me. Awesome. She helps me with that.
Yeah.
But again, I'm out and about. I'm a natural connector. If I'm at a restaurant and the waiter did an amazing job, I'm gonna give him my card and say, hey, if you want to work for me on the side, here you go.
Right.
That's how I've gotten some of my best employees.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and then word of mouth and encouraging my employees, hey, if you refer someone and they work 3 successful jobs, I'll give you a bonus.
Oh, I love that.
So
I
just
love
little motivation things.
Yeah, but I think that that's important too. And I find myself, and a lot of people say, you know, to the point of when do you ever sleep, but you know, are you ever off? You know what I mean? Like, do you really turn it off?
No, but I don't want to be off.
But it's such a framework of who we are.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Versus what I do. So, you know, it was funny. I was at a walk, and my girlfriend, Kelly, how are you? I was at a walk with her, and I had met a vendor. I was like talking to her. She's like, do you turn off? And I'm like, this could be a really good relationship. And truthfully, one of the best relationships are usually when you're not in a traditional environment and being able to figure that. Do you find that too?
I do. And, you know, it's a joke amongst my friends. Like, you know everyone, everywhere we go. Even like when I'm on dates and the guys are like, you know everyone. But I can't not say hello to someone that I know.
It's relationship building.
It's just, it's just.
And respect.
Exactly. I was not, you know, raised to ignore people. So I'm like,
hi,
how are you?
Right. To be able to figure it out.
And it's not fake.
Yeah. No,
I just
at all.
Genuinely like people.
And it's true. And I'm so excited that you're on. And for a lot of different reasons, this has been really wonderful. And we want to be able to help you in growing your business, both of them. And make sure that people out there know how to get in touch with you. So for Events by Renee, how do people get in touch with you to figure that out?
So Events by Renee is www.eventsbyrenee.net.
Okay.
And then Party Host Helper is partyhosthelper.com.
And I love that is a growing brand nationally.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know?
I'm excited. You know, I would love to sit here in a year and say we're in 30 cities now.
Wow.
But it takes time.
It does take time.
It's a struggle sometimes.
To be patient with yourself. And again, being an entrepreneur, you have a vision, and then you want that vision to come to light immediately.
Yep.
And in some cases, you really just need to step back and then let the process happen.
Exactly.
Let the process happen.
And then when it unfolds, it's an exciting thing for me.
Well, we are going to watch your
life,
journey and your process. Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Of course.
We are going to make sure to share all of Renee's information with you for both of the businesses. I want you to follow, fan, and like her because we are doing the same. We will be right back with more This Is It TV with Cheldin Barlatt Rumer in just a moment.
Nadim Nassar, COO,
How are you?
Fairfair.
I'm Adara Davis, CEO and co-founder of Fairfair.
IO Room, lead developer of Fairfair, and this is it. This is it.
This is it.
Now I want to learn a little bit more about the Fairfair app. Tell me where it all kind of came from.
The Fairfair app came from a frustrating experience with one of the apps that is actually one of the ones that we're integrating into the app. So we had a difficult time opening up a lot of different apps, remembering how far we're going, how much it costs. Is this one surging? Oh my God, they're surging again. And this one's not surging, but wait, how much was that? So we were like, I need a simple interface where I can find all of these apps in one simple place give me the closest, the cheapest, and I can book from there.
Fair started with Adiro, as you talked before, and IO. My brother Nicholas, who couldn't be here unfortunately. But it's basically to help everyone find the cheapest solution and the best and the quickest solution to get to their destination.
The app looks gorgeous. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We actually had a lot in mind with the customers, and we actually want to serve the community a lot. It's like when Expedia came out and they combined all the airlines together. We just want to do the same thing for rideshares to help, even the market out, put a little transparency to the market, and just help people out in their day-to-day lives.
We just launched where? Where can people find it?
Either on the App Store, on the Apple App Store, or the Android App Store.
But what's next for the app? We love it as it is, but what's next?
Well, we're planning on launching soon outside of the U.S. even. We'll be launching in the Middle East hopefully end of this year.
Hello, everyone. We are back. This is It TV with Cheldin Barlatt Rumer. It was such a fun show. When people come on the show, I just talk and talk and talk because it's like having girlfriends and long-lost friends coming and visit us. It was awesome. We talked a little bit about the entrepreneurial spirit in the beginning and really focusing on your promotional calendar, ensuring that everything that you have is right there at your fingertips. No longer do you need to be overwhelmed. No longer is the promotion process too much to bear. All you need to do is look at your calendar holiday. Make sure that those calendar holidays are promoted and that you have a theme based around them to support your product or service. In addition to that, Renee is now my new best friend. We are going to encourage you to follow, fan, and like her in every way possible in both of her businesses. I don't know how she does it. 2 brands going at full tilt. It's so amazing. And now that she's more national, you have to follow her. So we're going to be sending out information about her businesses and more from the Scream Your Dream program. We will be back tomorrow here at the Idea Performing Arts Center, broadcasting to you live at 9 a.m. here at the BB&T Pavilion on the Camden Waterfront. For more information on This Is It TV, log on to thisisItTV.com or follow, fan, and like us at This Is It TV, or follow, fan, and like Cheldin Barlatt. We will see you tomorrow. Take care.